Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 2021 video, and we're on our My Team career back again. It's race weekend for the Austria Grand Prix, the Red Bull Ring. So we've currently started to do some more chassis upgrades for our factory in the chassis department. We've also did some R&D points upgrades that are currently in development that should be ready in a few days. So our arrow is coming up. Did we do any for the chassis? Complete. All right. So looks like we didn't do any for the chassis per se. All right, that's complete. Power unit is okay. So we need to do this one, which is going to take 1,000 R&D points. We only have 900 at the time right now, so we're going to do that after the event. So let's jump straight into our next event, which is going to be the Austrian Grand Prix. Let's go. So it's going to be pre-practice number 1 for the Austrian Grand Prix here. So we're going to do our practices, and we're going to come back when the race starts. All right, hopefully we get our engine is ready. Hopefully the parts were ordered to change. Don't know if it takes a few days for them to come in, but I've selected the second parts, but we haven't seen them as yet. We should just select that one since it's only 2, and this one is fairly good as well. So we might just go back to using the number 1 on the control electronics there, and we're just going to switch out the turbocharger, the motor, generator unit there, heat, and that one, and then we're going to switch out the top one here. All right, so hopefully those come in. These are fitted, but these are saying pending, so I don't know how long it takes for them to come into play, but let's hope that they come through by the time we are ready for the race. So let's go and do practice, and I'll be right back when it's qualifying time for the rest of the video. Alright guys, we're back after completing practice. We had a great practice for this one, so we should do good in this one. So it's going to be wet qualifiers. Hopefully the car sticks to the track and not skid around. Fingers crossed here. But let's see what qualifying is like. The race is going to be dry though, so that's good. So let's just see what qualifying is going to be like. If we could get like a P10 or even better, we'll go for it. Let's go see. All right, so it's intermediates. That's recommended. It's not that heavy rain, so we'll go with, it's a light rain, so we're going to go with those intermediates. And let's go out onto the track. Remember to smash that like button if you haven't already done so. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. And we've changed over our power unit, so we switched out, and we're still going with these parts. This one looks a little bit iffy. That's now in orange. It's a bit iffy, so we might switch this, but we only get 2 per season, and we're not halfway through the season yet, so we don't want to, you know what, after this race, hopefully it holds out after this race, we're going to switch that out. The energy storage, we're going to switch that out. Our energy stores, we're going to switch that out after this race. So let's jump on to qualifying. All right, here we go. Hopefully the car sticks to the track. Brake. Take that corner nice. There we go. We're in first place currently. That's good to know. We're just going to take our time. Bottas takes first place. We're now down to 3rd. Let the car run. Take that corner nice and slow. And we beat out Bottas to that corner. So we pick up some time there on Bottas. We're going to continue. Currently still in first place, and slow down for this corner. We got it. The AI is at 60 now. We've turned down the AI back from 79. And we have it here at 60. Hamilton now in first place. We're currently in third. As long as we don't start in the back, I'm good. Alright, so we're back at first. We picked up some time on Hamilton again. As long as we don't start last place, I'm great. We're back in third. There goes Hamilton in the wet, and he's gonna get, we're at P7 at the start, so we're gonna start at P7, so that's nice. We're starting in the points here, and we should be able to do good and pull some positions right there on the start, and then we'll just go from there. All right, and we should have some nice R&D points
today. Hamilton, Bottas and Daniel Ricciardo. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Okay, let's go. Let's look at the standings. You want to see where our teammate qualified, 19. All right, so he's getting better day by day. Let's advance to the race.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, the car has been picking up well.
Was justified?
Grid penalty. We gotta.
It's been a great qualifying session for you. Are you going to carry that momentum into the race?
Plan is to keep an eye on tomorrow, and you'll see something special. The car feels fantastic on the track. Yeah, hopefully we can carry that through the race.
How do you feel the competition is for you this season?
It's been great.
Appreciate your time.
All right, so tomorrow for the race now. We outscored Latifi in that one. Got some nice points there as well on our drivers. Let's jump into it. And it's the Austrian Grand Prix, the Red Bull Ring. Let's go.
So, unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties, and we'll be starting further back than you expect. As for how bad it is, that'll depend on what the other drivers get.
Alright, that's alright. So we're not starting at P7 at all. We've been pushed back 5 places, so that's P12. What did we do to pick up grid penalty? I'm not even sure, but we got P12. Let's look at the parts already. So they'll be available in 1 day, so they're not yet ready. So our engine, alright, so I'm still iffy about this part. This part looks good, it can go through the race, but this part I'm a bit iffy on it. Definitely iffy on this part. But I'm not sure if we can change it out. Let's do the race. If it blows out on us, then it is what it is, but let's try to get this last race done on it, and then we'll switch it out for the next race. Alright, let's jump straight into it. At least we weren't smoking in qualifying, so
good afternoon,
that's a plus for us.
Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976.
For the Red Bull Ring.
The stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 meters above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat, Anthony Davidson. And our racers are certainly in for a rough day today.
I just love the AMG, the safety car.
Down into turn 1.
Well, the start of the race is always one of the most nerve-wracking parts. You
Bottas, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen,
and this is possibly the trickiest part
top
of the
leaders
entire
in the
race.
Drivers' Championship.
Drivers in such a small space, and finding your braking point into turn 1
I
as
think
well
we're like at
is a testament
7th
to
or
the driver's
something
skill that
like
there
that.
aren't more incidents.
Sonoda there, getting in his mood.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's
let's see
grid
you on the
rundown
grid.
looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday
Lewis
puts him on
Hamilton.
pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, Sergio Perez, and Sainz, Leclerc, Gasly, Tsunoda, and Sebastian Vettel, King, Stroll,
Oh, so we're at
Fernando
P11.
Alonso, and Ocon. Norris, they've taken a grid penalty. Mick Schumacher, Kimi Raikkonen, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Mazepin, Russell, Latifi, and Louis
So
Delatraz.
even Delatraz
And
got
with
the grid
lights out
penalty
just moments away,
because he
it's time
was
to
in
go down to the
19th,
track.
so he's down to last. Here we go, guys, for this one. Let's get it started. Squeeze that clutch. We want to lift right at lights out, and it's lights out, and away we go. Quick slipstream off of Tsunoda, second slipstream off of Gasly. Go in, brake. All right, that was a good corner, and we're up to P6. Sainz behind. Let's see if we can go a late breaker here again. This one is a bit tight. We don't want to do too late. Nice. Use those cars to kind of skate around the corner there. Contact, FIA says, with Max Verstappen. That's not my fault. I was in the corner, and Verstappen should have left some room. Alright, so we're up to P3, which is a podium finish. We just need to keep the car on the track now and not get too excited. Rain is falling outside, so if you guys hear something like rain, it's rain outside. Let's see if we can cut down some of that time on these leaders. Come on, Verstappen. Mind you spin out my car, bro. What are you doing? Get off the slipstream. Trying to break that slipstream on Verstappen there. He and Perez in the back in traffic. We need to get that second up. There we go. So he has no DRS on us. Right on the curb there, and then on the gas. Pulling away now. Give me an update.
P3, you are currently in P3. Bottas ahead. Gap to car in front is 2.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Perez behind. Our gap behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The distance to the leader is 2.8 seconds.
Perez is 1.0 seconds behind us. Isn't it 1.7?
This compound. 4 laps remaining.
This dude is saying he doesn't know what's going on in the race. He's giving me old figures. Isn't Verstappen behind us with 1.8? Cut down now to 1.2. He's now in DRS. Get out of that slipstream.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Little corner cut in there. First corner cut in the FIA for us today, FIA. Don't penalize us, because we're trying to pull away from Verstappen. He's closing down. His car is faster than ours by a lot. Got to keep it on the track. Now he's going to have DRS on us. Going to have to defend with that DRS. Squeeze him in there.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Push him off. Rain is coming down heavier now, so hopefully you guys are here in the game and not the rain. Here comes Perez now. Swing wide. Come on, Perez. What kind of driving is that, pushing our car off the track? Use that slipstream, get onto the outside.
Too aggressive. Clean passes only. We don't want a penalty. Gap to teammate behind.
It's not me.
7.9
it's Perez.
seconds.
We need to pull away so we get out of that DRS zone. There we go. Need to break that DRS train. Brake, corner right there. Over the curb, back on the gas. 1.5 seconds. Nice corner there. Danny Ricciardo coming at us. I guess he has DRS off of one of those cars that was in the back. Put down on the gas. The back stayed with us. Didn't spin out. Now he's in that DRS zone. That's what we don't want. We want him to be out of the DRS zone. And here he comes. He's flying with that DRS wide open. Now he's gonna get the slipstream plus DRS.
This is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Put some defense. Go to the inside. Squeeze. We got that line. Danny Ricciardo, get behind me. Alright, so 1 second now. We just need to keep this position right on that curb. Oh, get back on the track. Back on the track there. Alright, Perez coming at us now. We're holding P3. We're going for P3 here. We're going on the podium. After so much losses. Came to a GP with a bad engine. This engine hold out. And that part of the engine that we was worrying about held up. No smoke behind us. Looks like we're going to be getting P3. Going for the last lap. Nice corner there. And it's P3. P3. We got it. P3. We're on the podium.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Great race.
That was a strong drive and a good finish.
Yep, definitely was a strong drive. Great race. Driver of the day, gaming with King. Definitely driver of the day there.
Fantastic team effort to secure victory here in the Styrian Alps.
Rain falling outside, it's a crazy. I can hardly hear. Hopefully you guys are hearing me and the rain is not too loud.
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence
But
on the track.
definitely a good race.
Their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top.
So this
spot
track
with
is a
ease.
lot easier to drive than a track like Monaco. Also, I want to share with you guys the settings, the control settings. That is key that you're going to need. Look at the Jamaican flag above our head there on the podium, so that's nice. There it is. We're going to shake our champagne. Come on, camera, go over to Gaming with King. There we go. All right, man. Great race, man.
So, let's review the driver's standings. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony,
Deluxe got 21.
driver of the day.
I have to give it to King. Look at where they finished compared to where they started.
Yep.
It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula 1, so it was a great effort.
It's
Definitely a
time to
great
check out
effort
the
from
constructors'
King.
standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, AlphaTauri's strong weekend allows them to continue.
All right, so
their
we're at
march up
5th
table.
in the
After an event
championships,
like that, who knows what the sport
which is
has in
nice.
store for us next time. Be sure to join us again as we continue
And our
to bring you the latest
GWK Racing is at
excitement
5th
in
as
Formula
well,
One.
so that's nice. Great. All right, so that's going to be it for, we're going to show you guys the settings and then we're going to end it there. As the rain is falling hard.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. How do you feel these grid penalties are affecting the sport? Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
Yeah, I'm just really happy I can live up to their
Appreciate your time.
expectations. All right, so there's a few settings in the control with the controller that really improves your game. It has improved my game a lot, and it sure will improve your game as well. So we're getting better than Delatras at this point. We got some money as well, as we were low on money because we spent all of it for HQ upgrades. All right, so let's go to settings real quick. Where is the settings? Where is it? All right, so I'm not seeing it here, so we're gonna go back out to the main menu. How do you get back out to the main menu from here? Okay, main menu. Oh, here is the settings. All right, so you want to come to settings. You want to come, let me show you guys, it's at 60. As I said, I brought it down to 60 for the AIs from 79. So you want to come to control vibrations and feedback. You want to edit a profile. Then you want to go to calibration. And then you want to come to steering saturation. You want to put that to 100. That maxes out your steering. So if your control turns like halfway, then the game control will turn like 3/4 of a way. All right, so it goes a quarter more than halfway. All right, and then you want to come down to vibrations and force feedback here. And you want to come down to max wheel rotation. Move that down from 360 to 270, and that will improve your lock-in of the car and allow you to take the corners a lot better. These settings have improved my racing, and we've gotten a lot better with these, as the car is a lot easier to control with those settings on. All right, so that's basically going to be it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.